Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to do something new because this channel is a whole social experiment apparently. I mean, I'm doing different stuff and seeing what I like or whatever pops up in my head. And this was something I wanted to do with K-pop Demon Hunters, but I didn't because I was just like lazy and I recorded my voice but I didn't know how to do it, but this I'm just gonna wing it. So um I saw Boots recently, like on Netflix, and I was like, ooh, this was a good and unique show. I liked the show, and unfortunately it was cancelled. Unfortunately. Like, Netflix, what the fuck are you doing? But otherwise, I was like in a mood to watch more gay stuff. And this came across my Netflix, 10 Dance, and I'm also a fan of K dramas, or at least I used to be. I haven't watched a K drama in a while, but I was a big fan of K dramas. And this was an Asian movie, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. They're two dancers. The guys are good looking, and I said, let me give it a shot. And I've also, like, a bunch of heated rivalry shit is like popping up on my feed on Insta, on TikTok, on YouTube, everywhere. So that's something I want to like check out next, like when the new year begins. And I was like, before I watch Heated Rivalry, this seems like a movie that is also about like two guys competing with each other, maybe rivals to or like enemies to lovers kind of thing. But I was kind of disappointed. It wasn't really that. So the show, the movie is about two guys. They're both named Shinya, I think. One is a ballroom dancer. So he dances like four different stuff that falls under ballroom dance, and the other one is a lot more Latin. He dances like Latin style dances. So like I think, yeah, I can't name them. Yeah, I forgot, but they like, I don't know. They admire each other, or one. I'll call them the black hair Shinya and the blonde hair Shinya. The black hair Shinya kind of like used to go and see the blonde one dance, and he always wanted to like dance with him and teach him, I think. And the blonde hair was also like seeing the black haired one perform a lot because he's like famous, I guess. Like, he's like one of the top Asian dancers that they have. And so, like, after these finished competing, both of them, one, the blonde hair did the Latin one, and the other one the ballroom one. And after they finished competing, the black hair was like, listen, ho, can you stop? Wait, don't leave yet. I want to teach you. And they both have dance partners, two women dance partners, and they're like, and like the blonde hair guy had a blonde hair girl, or I think she was wearing a blonde wig, I don't know. And the girl was like, how are you gonna miss this opportunity, blah 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 blah. And the blonde haired Shinya went back and was like, sure, let's try it. I think that's how it goes. By the way, this is not like a review, it's like a retelling and my opinion about it. So that's what happened. And then he went and trained with the black haired Shinya, and I saw like a few clips of Heated Rivalry, and it got really steamy at some points. And I saw the trailer for the 10 Dance movie, and I'm like, yes, okay. This is also gonna be steamy, and the guys are good looking, so this is a steamy movie. Well, I was kind of disappointed in that aspect. So they're training together because the black haired Shinya doesn't know how to do Latin dance, or at least he's bad at it, or not trained in it. And the other one doesn't know ballroom. And they want to go and compete in something called the 10 Dance. And the 10 Dance is where both genres compete against each other to learn all 10 dance styles under the genre. So there's 5 styles, there's 5 dances under the ballroom, and there's 5 dances under the Latin one. And you have to do all of them and blah blah blah. So after they explained the competition, I was like, oh, they're gonna learn and compete with each other, blah blah blah. Like not with each other, but against each other. And they trained, and there was like this one scene. I think it was the most steamy scene, like the most sexual intense scene. I was like, oh, okay. Where the blonde hair Shinya was like moving his hips, and he was like, this is how you need to move your hips, because you're not doing it right, baby, you're not doing it right, honey. So he was moving his hips, and he's like, listen, like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. By the way, this whole movie, the whole training sequences, we're learning how to count, because they're always counting 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Amazing. So we're back in elementary school learning how to count. And he's like, yeah, look, this is how you need to move your hips. The 2 ladies are in the background following him. And then he took his the guy's hands, the black-haired Shinya's hands, and put it on his hips, and he's like, feel it, baby, feel it. And that was like, I think, the best scene of the show, the most steamy scene. Nothing, there wasn't anything else that was like, that came close to that. Very disappointing, by the way. So that happened, and what else? Yeah. Then they went to, like, they explained a bit of the backstory of the black-haired Shinya's partner. Like, black-haired Shinya is really controlling. Like, bitch, calm down. Like, calm down. Hello, calm down. And, like, he needs to relax a bit more, and the other one needs to be a bit more, like, they're the opposites. Like, they're opposites of each other. But I think it cut to a flashback where black-haired Shinya was like looking at the blonde-haired one dance, and he started tearing up for some reason. I didn't really get that. And then, like, there was also a scene where the blonde-haired one took black-haired Shinya to a bar, a Latino bar, so he can get more loose and blah blah blah. And yeah, the black-haired one was learning how to be less stiff, and he was also like talking to a woman that like gave him all the resources and like sought his talent out, and like I don't know if she trained him or whatever, but she told him like the last missing piece, like the piece that you need in dancing, the last thing is love. You know, it's not about technique, it's not about this, it's the last component is love. Which okay miss, fine, whatever. And what else was happening? Like, yeah, for some reason I think the blonde haired one was going somewhere, and the black-haired Shinya, he just came running and into the train, and the blonde one, and started kissing him. Now, the kissing, also a bit disappointing, because, you know, I don't know, they're like smacking lips against each other, but it's not like making out, you know? They're like, mwah, 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 mwah. But it's not, they're not making out, you know? I would like to see some tongue, or like just, you know, biting of lips, or something more. I don't know, passion. They're missing passion for someone who, I don't know. I don't know how to explain the relationship between these two, but it was missing passion. And then blah blah blah. Um, at some point, yeah, they had another competition. Um, they were enemies with each other, or they were saying like they're gonna be enemies because they're gonna have to compete against each other later. And I don't know what happened, but they got mad at each other for some reason. I need to I need to go check. Wait. So yeah, they competed, and like before they competed, the black-haired Shinya ran into his former partner, which was his ex. Um, and they like bragged in his face. They showed a flashback where she's like, I can't do this anymore. You were blah 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 blah. Like, I think she felt like he would never win or never come on top, so she needed to leave, and I guess leave the relationship as well. I don't know. And yeah, he left. She left him, and they met. They performed, and they lost. I think they both lost. Like not lost, but got second place. And or mate, maybe they both got second place, and like I think the black-haired one, he came into the to the blonde Shinya's room with the drink, and he's like, "You want to have a drink? Let's toast and celebrate that you got second place or something." Blah 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 blah. Listen, I was kind of uninterested while looking at the movie. Like, it kind of made me want to fall asleep. It was kind of boring. The dance sequences were cool, but not enough to keep me like engaged. And the he was like, he came to give a toast, and then they started kissing. Like, the blonde haired one wanted the black haired one, so they started kissing on the bed again. Not as passionate as I would like it to be, but then the black haired one pulled away, and boom. He was like, "We can't be together. We can't do this because we are enemies. We are rivals. We're gonna go up against each other. So blah 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 blah." And yeah, he left. So he left, and then there was another competition. Well, actually, like, the blonde one stopped competing for a bit, but then his partner, I love her partner. She was like the shit. Like, I don't know, she was so supportive and so nice. And I don't know, it was really like the gay stuff was really weird, because everyone was like accepting of it. They're like, "Do you like him?" Because they were asking the blonde one, "Do you like him? Because you talk about him in such a way," or like, "I've never seen you like this over anyone." And like, even the guys were like not like macho, like machista about it. They were just like asking, "Oh, do you like him?" And he was like, "Ha ha ha, I don't know," blah, 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 not admitting it. So they could be openly gay if they wanted. So I don't know what this thing is. What was stopping them, like being rivals? What is that really? Like, that, does that really stop you? I don't know. So they danced again. Like, the partner convinced the blonde one to dance, and then they danced against each other, and they lost again. Came in second place again, and they did like a surprise thing where they switched partners. So the black-haired Shinya went and danced with her. No, wait. The black-haired Shinya danced with his ex, but that was like before, like in the competition before he went into the room of the blonde hair one. So I'm a bit ahead, but yeah, he competed. The blonde one competed, not the black one. The blonde-haired one competed, and I don't know if he won, but that's besides the point. They were like, "Yes, now we have a special last dance with blah 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 with the black-haired Shinya. He's gonna give a last performance for a surprise, blah blah blah. He came out and he's like, yes, I want to dance. He walked up to the blonde hair one and was like, we're gonna dance. He gave him his arm and then they started dancing, and I think they danced all the styles together, which was very nice. It was a nice scene. And then he kissed him and say, see you at the 10 Dance, and then he left. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, and then the movie ended, and I was like, oh, that's it? We're not getting anything else? And the only thing that was nice looking, did we ever get a glance at the black-haired one's body? I don't think so. So disappointing. So many missed opportunities with these two. And I don't know. I needed more steaminess. Like, it was like, listen, if I could say like 2 words to describe this film, it was blue balls. Like, this film is only blue balling you because they only kiss for a bit and then, oh, we can't do this. Oh, we pull away. And it doesn't get steamy enough. And I don't know, maybe it's because it's Japanese. Because I've watched Korean BLs and they never get too steamy. I mean, it gets enough, but it gets my heart to like going. And I'm like, oh, you know? So I feel for them, but this wasn't like not enough to get me interested in the characters or care for them at all. There wasn't really a big backstory. I was kind of confused the whole way, bored. So if I had to give, I'm giving it like a 6 out of 10 because whatever. It's a nice movie. I mean, if you like the dancing and if you like looking at hot people, because all of them are pretty, the girls are pretty, the guys are handsome, they look good, and the acting was good as well. They're great actors. The only thing, the writing, I think could have been better and more steamy scenes. I was missing those. Like if I want to watch a gay movie or a gay show, sorry. If I want to watch a gay movie or a gay show, I want those steamy scenes, you know? I want those like, ooh, is this gonna happen? Oh my god. Oh yes. But no. This movie was only blue balls. So yes. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I might do this for Heated Rivalry maybe, or another movie I watched. Currently watching Stranger Things. I finished season 4 and season 5 has yet to come out while I'm filming this. No wait, season 5 has come out, but not the last episode, so I'm waiting. But yeah, that's another whole stuff I don't want to get into. I don't know if I should do it for Stranger Things. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And that's it for this video. Bye.